It's time, my friends. It's time for us to witness some amazing Jiggy collection with Banjo-Tooie, any percent, 14 Jiggies, with Ad. Ad, take it away.
Yo, I'm TSR. I do glitch hunting for this game, also run it. So, I'll be commentating.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be running Banjo-Tooie. So, I feel like I am pretty ready. So I'll give a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. So you may be wondering, what is any percent 14 Jiggies or no BC? Storm, do you want to answer this question?
I am wondering.
So this is the any percent category without the bit clip glitch, which allows us to enter a couple worlds early and only beat the game with 1 Jiggy. But in this route, we're going to be using 14, so we're going to be going to a couple worlds before going to that final boss.
I need that. Also, I just got the first glitch of the run.
Yeah, nice Klingo skip.
Let's go.
So yeah, this category has had, or this game has had a very interesting history in terms of how you completed it in the speedrun. So originally we would normally just collect all the 70 Jiggies you would need to get to Hag 1, which is the final boss. But around, I believe, 2018? Not 2018, like 2014. Correct me, Storm. I actually do not know this part of the history that well.
I don't know either, so...
Yeah, around the mid-2010s, I'll say that. We discovered a glitch called Delayed Cutscene Warp, or DCW. We'll get into that more later, but the basic summary is that it just allows us to warp to any place in the game within a cutscene. So we'll be using that in this category. And again, like I said, we'll go more in depth on it later. So yeah, this is our first boss that we deal with. This is Klungo. And basically he's Gruntilda's sidekick, trying to stop us at every single roadblock. So here's the first one. He throws different potions at us, and the potion that he drinks, there are 3 types. There are the red ones, the blue ones, and the green ones. That is actually, on the N64 version, all RNG. We never know which one we're gonna get.
And it sucks.
On the Xbox version, however, it's actually all predetermined, and it's actually based on the difficulty of those potions, which, that makes sense.
Yeah, interesting. And kind of a good change, honestly. That's like one of the only changes on Xbox, too. It's kind of weird.
Nice.
So is the save the Jiggy, the bonus Jiggy, that puts us at 15 if we get that one?
So we're actually...
All right, well, I was going to say, there's only 18 cents separating Save the Jiggy and Save the Frames right now. So we've got about 20 minutes left for that. A very tight race. It's been back and forth. Get those donations in now.
Please donate. I'm really excited to see where this lands.
And getting us there, Dark Zoa with a $30 donation. Thanks so much for having us on stream. It was a ton of fun. I'm fully in favor of naming the doggo Samus Aroof. We saved the animals twice, so you can save the frames. Thank you so much. Putting that towards save the frames and bringing it back to an 18-cent difference.
So the story for Banjo-Tooie is honestly really dark. This cutscene here, we're gonna be skipping it, unfortunately, but we get a lot of story in this one cutscene. The character we just met, King Jingling, basically gets turned into a zombie, and that was because of Gruntilda. Another cutscene we skipped at the beginning of the game, we witnessed Bottles, who was our trusty character from the previous game, who gave us moves. He died, and we're now in his house for this category. It's really sad when you really think about it. But thankfully,
It's also really funny.
thankfully,
It is though. It's funny as hell.
thankfully, at the end of the game, everyone gets revived. Gruntilda is finally stopped, and all peace returns. Thankfully, so it's not as dark. So yeah, we talked to one of Bottles' children, Goggles, who gave us a very helpful ability. We're now able to zoom in when we are like shooting eggs later in the game, which we'll use later. But yeah, and then Stormed, if you want to explain the next part of this run, like this section.
Oh yeah, so we're doing plateau early, so we basically skipped grip grab, which is in Mayhem Temple, and what we're going to be doing here is GGM early. So there's a very small gap in between this grate, and we can just kind of beak bust into it and get into the level early. It's very easy, so hopefully ad doesn't screw it up here, but we'll see.
Yeah, I've had a history with this trick.
Yeah, this trick can be a bit finicky, so
Yeah. Not a big clip. This is not a big clip.
yeah, this is not a big clip. This is
No, that's
like
bad angle.
100,000 times bigger than a big clip or something. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, big clips are so small.
If the glitch exhibition, I don't know if it's been met yet, but if it hasn't, we'll be.
Oh, it was.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Oh,
So
cool,
we'll
okay.
be showcasing a big clip in that glitch exhibition. That's the first thing. So look forward for that, and we'll explain how big clips work and how they have
There we go.
broken the category. So yep, that is GGM early, Glitter Gulch Mine early. Oop, I need this.
Mhm.
So now we're basically gonna be just doing a lot of collecting, a lot of setups for later parts of the run. And so right here, we meet Wumba, who's gonna be transforming us into different characters. So in this level, our character is going to be the Detonator, and you'll see what the Detonator. You can probably guess by the name. What he does.
I have no idea.
So yeah,
Heading over to the... What is this place called again? I forgot.
I
The
forget too. Let's find out.
fuel depot?
Yeah, fuel storage.
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
There's so many rooms.
We're gonna be unlocking...
There's so many rooms in Banjo-Tooie that
Oh yeah,
we just forget
this
the
level
names.
is just... Yeah.
There's just
It's that room. That's what we call it. It's that room.
fuel storage, fuel depot. Yeah, it's two names apparently.
hmm
It's interesting. Yeah, so you may know Tooie as being that one game that has a lot of backtracking and not very fun to play through once you get into the game. We're able to 100% this game in, what is it now, like 4 hours or something? 4 hours and 10 minutes?
Yeah, a little over 4 hours now, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow.
And
That's impressive.
we only... Oh, I'm surprised that worked. Our...
Yeah, that hitbox is really big.
Yeah. The backtracking that we do in that run is honestly not that bad than what you would think it is. We revisit almost every level at least once, which is really awesome when you really think about it.
Yeah, definitely, because this game makes you go back and forth a lot casually, so...
Yeah. I remember
Very nice.
when I first... Also, if you want to explain that glitch, and then I'll say what I was going to say.
Yep. So yeah, this was a detonator levitation. So basically, if you just rub against like a wall in water as the detonator, you can just kind of get some height, and you can reach a couple of jiggies that way. But we're just going to be using it for that specific jiggy.
Yep. And yeah,
And I think you normally need like clockworks or the springy step shoes.
I believe so, yes.
So
There are springy...
yeah, that's like a pretty big sequence break.
Yeah. Because springy step shoes you would get into, I believe, Pterodactyl Land.
Yep, yes, that's correct.
And
Yeah.
then Clockworks in that same area. and so that's like the
Mhm.
fifth level, fourth level, not fourth level, the fifth level, and so there's a lot of backtracking.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, nice talent trot.
Yeah, that can happen in this game, where you can flutter out of a talent trot, and it's very annoying.
Yep, it's the very opposite of how Banjo-Kazooie works, where you're able to still maintain it.
Yeah, you can't spam your talent trot jumps in this game, so you have to time them.
Yeah, the physics in this game are... they're like mostly the same. They're like the smallest details that can mess you up. I remember... Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
That's a good show.
Is that our first silo
That's
too?
our first silo too.
Awesome.
You want to explain what just
So
happened?
yeah, that's an 11%. Yeah, so that's an 11% chance to happen where Jam Jars just bonks on the silo, and it loses like 4 or 5 seconds. I think it also depends on like silo location, because some areas are more laggy than others.
Yeah.
But that's something on N64 you got to worry about. But yeah, that loses you time basically, and you don't want it to happen. And it's funny when it happens because it's just out of your control.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, we're gonna be entering a very peculiar area, as I'm calling it. Basically, we're gonna be getting 2 Jiggies for this section of the run, and basically, what's gonna end up happening is, for this first one, it's not that bad, but for the room after we grab this Jiggy, it's going to be pitch black, and
Yeah.
with my TV that I'm currently playing on, you can't see anything. You'll also probably not be able to see anything on the stream. So I will have to focus just to make sure, because it is a hefty time loss. But I practiced it enough. Also, nice door. Yeah, I practiced it
Nice
enough
door.
where I should be fine. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually runners like turn up their brightness on their TV, but some runners don't have like a TV where you can do that, like a CRT. So you just kind of gotta guess where you are and get the movement down sometimes.
If I may, I have a very exciting announcement. We
Ooh.
have a new bonus run for $4,500. We are going to do a salty run back of Windblown with a tea tree and Xenodeer right after this run. But that means we have to raise $250 by the end of this run. So we're gonna be pushing a little bit. How you all doing in chat there? You all ready to push them with some donations? I'm ready. I'm ready to read them. I bet our runner and commentator are ready to hear them. Let's get those donations in for Blue Path. Exclamation point donate in chat and get those donations in. Make I don't think you have to select the incentive. I think it's just a milestone. But get those donations in. If everyone in chat donates $5, we'll get there and some.
let's start a $5 Jiggy donation train, if I may.
Ooh. Hey, yeah. And what should we say? What should we ask for in the donation messages?
I wonder.
Talk to me like you're a character in Banjo, because in the Banjo-Kazooie universe.
There you go. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I like that.
I'll do my best.
All right, so now we're in Pine Grove. This is the area where the first big clip in the true any percent is done. At least to the route that I know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And I guess we can start explaining it a bit. Basically, big clips are, if I'm correct, a pixel perfect and angle perfect clip, and also lag perfect, maybe.
Yeah, it's for the setup.
Yeah.
The lag. So.
Okay. Basically, it's really hard. The last time that Banjo-Tooie was run was at SGDQ 2022, with Duck running it, and basically, Duck was doing the true any percent, and Duck had to do it with a new monitor, and no, we have these little setups to like angle ourselves perfectly, and Duck being Duck, the legend he is, he got it within like the second try, which is something incredible and definitely will never be done in this game. Doing it on a different monitor that you're not used to, and then also doing it without a setup.
You know, we have like easier big clip setups, just a little bit easier. We don't need the lines anymore. They more resemble Banjo-Kazooie bit clips, which they're also in that game as well. And you can do things called twirlies, which is just angle buffers to certain pause frames, and that greatly helps with the consistency of it. So
I love twirlies.
I know it's such a good name too.
All the names in this game are great. Well, most of them.
Yeah.
Most, yeah.
Yeah.
Most. Fuel storage isn't the most creative name.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, before that point, the last time this category has been ran was back when the category used to only be called any% 14 jiggies. This was also, I believe, before the bit clips were discovered and a setup was discovered. This was, I believe, AGDQ 2018, I believe, and that was ran by GDO, or Garage Door Opener, and I believe he got a time of like a 48 or something. I don't remember, but it's really amazing how this category has evolved.
So we're coming up pretty close to the incentive,
Yeah.
correct? The bonus jiggy.
Yep.
About how much time we got left in that?
I would say like 2 minutes.
Oh, well, right now, Save the Jiggy is still 18 cents
Wow.
behind Save the Frames. So get those donations in
in.
now. Literally only 18 cents are separating those two. Right now, we're not getting the Jiggy. So if you want the Jiggy, get that $5, $10, whatever you, $250 and take us to Windblown, whatever you feel, get that donation in now. ! Donate in chat. Donations go into Blue Path.
So do you want to explain this clip I'm about to do and its code name?
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a clip, basically just a beak bomb or a charge attack
First
out of
try.
bounds. First try, nice. That's pretty difficult. So nice. But yeah, it's called like MT slit clip, and allows us to get into here or in any other loading zone basically on the map, and it's very nice, very very nice. Oh, did we talk about Jinjo Manip yet?
Now it's a good time.
Yeah, so basically what we do for all Banjo-Tooie speedruns that need to collect Jinjos is that we have a preset file with a certain Jinjo pattern, because all the Jinjos in this game are randomized in a set pattern. I forgot how many exactly, how many patterns there are, but it's just random every time you start a new save file, and it's important that we can actually like collect the type of Jinjo that we want in the run, and so we use, I think, pattern 1 in this.
Yeah, this is
speedrun.
pattern 1.
Yep, and so that white Jinjo will always be there, and every other Jinjo will always be the same color. So.
Yep.
And we're just about out of time to save that
Yep.
Jiggy. Literally any donation within the minimum amount, which I think is $1 that you can donate to Blue Path through Tiltify, you can change the fate of this run with any donation right now. But just make sure you select the poll when you're donating.
All right, that was a good section. This could be a really cool section to show off. This is technically our first, but mainly our second flight section of the run. A lot of cool things to do here.
Yeah, some really cool beak bomb stuff.
Oh no!
Forget that, Jinjo. You're good.
Let me.
Get to the corner.
Yeah. Let me up.
Can you get up from there? I swear you can.
Oh, that's.
Oh, that's not good. All right, just go back to flight pad. That's okay.
Never happened before.
Yeah.
I set the line. I set the line.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Usually
Let
if
me know when you
land
need
there-
the final decision on that Jiggy.
Yep. As you can see, this area is
Yeah.
very laggy. There we go.
This whole game is very laggy. It doesn't even matter what place you're in.
Yeah. Nope. That wasn't that high enough. Oh no. This flight section can be annoying sometimes.
Yeah. It's just so laggy, like,
Yeah.
ugh.
That's fine.
Oh.
That's fine. I'll recover health with the... What's it called? Egg game. Oh, I don't have egg game. That's why.
Yeah, because you didn't go
Yeah.
down, yeah. Also, you got Brigo Blaster, you don't need that for this
Really?
run.
Is
No.
I've always...
It doesn't check if you have it.
I guess I'm just so used to running on Japanese, because I know Japanese you're required to, at least to my knowledge.
Yeah, because in this one, right, you warp straight to the final boss,
That's why.
so. Yep.
My knowledge is all mixing. I'm doing this all by memory, by the way, which has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
Currently,
It's okay. You're doing good. You're doing fine.
I mean, yeah, this is currently really good. Getting slick clip first try, and doing a lot of the other rooms really good. Come on.
Yeah, these guys are like completely RNG and they just go around. It's annoying.
There we go. All right.
We've had a couple donations come in. We
All right.
had $10 from the tea tree, getting jiggy with it. Nah. Nah. And JPEGs with $35. A few tickets to the Jiggy donation train. We have to get that salty run back. My friends need justice. And that's put Save the Jiggy in quite a lead, but
All right.
you can still, or is it time?
I think let's call it.
All right, we're going to call it with $134.82. We have chosen Save the Jiggy over $90 for Save the
All
Frames.
right.
Thank you so much for your donations.
That's so funny.
Oh no.
I need that
Yeah,
trouble.
you want to do that. Yeah, definitely learn that in first person.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot easier.
I've been doing it in third person because
Yeah.
I am too used to the routes that I just did. But yeah, not a.
This is the typical MT though, so don't worry.
This is normally what happens on a
Yeah.
on a normal day. On a good day, you would have one of these mess ups at some point, so you can never have a perfect MT.
Yeah, it's just impossible.
All right, so let's save the Jiggy now. So do you want to?
And we're less than $5 away from hitting $4,300. So
Nice.
Nice.
anyone can snipe it. Anyone can do it.
Yeah. Do you want to go explain pillars and how infamous it is?
Yeah, so basically what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to like drill this boulder, then go into a room and hit some pillars underneath. But the Jiggies just always spawned like on top of this last pillar, so what Ad's gonna do is just do some really precise jumps up to this Jiggy here. And you can skip that entire... There's like a ton of cutscenes
Wow.
you have to watch too. with
First
it.
try.
First try, nice. That's really difficult, so... Good job.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I got that first try. As Stormed explained, it's not easy. That's the reason we cut it mainly. It's also just a little bit out of the way.
Yeah. And Nintendo 64 has a lot of lag, and lag does affect your jump height. And if you have a lot of it, then you'll have less jump height.
Exactly.
So it's very laggy there, and all across the entire game. So
Yep. All right. You want to go? You want to go explain more about RNG in this game with the next thing we're doing based on RNG?
yeah, so this game they decided to like add a lot of RNG elements to it, and it kind of sucks for speedrunning because you know, RNG sucks. But anyways, there's like 3 patterns you can get here, and I was gonna try to go for the fastest one here, but there's 2 others you can do. And I think actually getting this first or second try it determines whether or not this route actually saves time.
Yeah.
So it's really, really annoying if you get third try. Okay, so second try, I think so. Still saving time.
So yeah. And with this Jiggy, this helps us save this character, Delberta, and this gives us access to Glitter Gulch Mine. So this is our only backtracking section in this category.
Yep.
And we're only here for like, not even like a minute and a half. We're just grabbing this Jiggy.
Yeah, very, very short.
We're grabbing this Jiggy and then 2 Jinjos. So right here.
Yeah, very kind of just boring section.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the good stuff. Promise. I promise.
I would say if you got some donations, now would be a great time for the next like 4 minutes.
All right. Well, I sure do. I have $10 from our favorite goat, Anonymous. Thank you so much for that donation, taking us over that $4,300 mark. Now we are less than $200 away from getting that salty run back of Windblown. I know we can do it. I know we can get there. We still have about half of this run left, and that doesn't include the glitch exhibition, right?
Yep.
That's a little bit of extra time, right? So we got a little bit of time, not a ton of time. So we got to get those donations in now. But we're not imminently gonna miss that bonus run. As a reminder, your donations are going to help support service dogs for children with autism. We are supporting Blue Path. Blue Path provides autism service dogs offering safety, companionship, and opportunities for independence. Their vision is to be the definitive leader in autism service dog provision, transforming the lives of individuals, families, and communities. And you are currently watching Multithon, which is a speedrunning marathon focused on co-ops, races, relays, or anything that shows the power of teamwork. Our core belief is that we are better and faster together. Get those donations in now, and we will be on our way toward that bonus run of Windblown.
Halfway. Interesting. I still have it on my end. Interesting.
And while we're working on that, as a reminder, we are also running a sweepstakes this event. By donating, you are automatically entered in for the chance to win a Steam key for one of the amazing games featured this week. Ricky and Vicky, UFO 50, Just Crow Things, Neva, and our sponsor game Beastie Ball. If you're interested in learning more, you can find out more information on the Multithon Discord.
But gotta love solving puzzles.
Yeah. This is why this is such a great time for donations in this game because
I
you're
know,
just solving
it's
puzzles, just having fun.
I know.
And lots of cutscenes.
I love puzzles.
Oh, there we go. Sometimes they don't want to go into the right place, which Banjo-Tooie, it's just Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah, and all the puzzle pieces are randomized where they land, so you have to deal with what you get.
Yep.
Oh.
It is, yes. I can both hear it and all that.
Yeah, I just did a optimal reset there to skip that cutscene. The flag sets for opening that world after that screen transition happens, so we don't have to watch it if we don't want to.
Yep. It's just what we do. We use those flags for this how the game saves to our advantage a lot.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of other games use that as well, like Ocarina of Time, and where you can do like a death warp as you initiate a cutscene. So very similar concept.
You know what game does do it? Or where we do that?
What game?
DK64.
What a good
Brilliant.
game.
Goated game, as they
Goated
say.
game. Totally goated.
Sorry about that.
Huge DK64 fan over here.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just swap games. Let's just play DK64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just
Category change.
I know, yeah.
How many jiggies have we gotten so far out of the
we're
15?
currently at 12. So
Oh,
we have
wow.
3 more left.
It takes a lot. All right. So pretty front loaded.
Yeah.
I want to play a game, chat. How about a game? We're going to count to 15 with our donations. So we'll start with one person has to donate $1. And then the next person's going to donate $2. And we're going to see if we can get 15 donations from $1 to $15 starting right now. Ready? Go.
I could probably do it at the end of this level.
Yeah, ad technically only needs one more jiggy, but I believe ad's just gonna go through the normal route and get the
Yeah, I'm gonna grab everything else.
two that we usually get.
Yeah. Save the jiggy. So yeah.
And save it we shall.
Yep.
Oh, we also should probably mention like why we're collecting notes and stuff, and like what are the requirements for beating the game.
Yep.
I think that'd be good. So we're gonna be collecting 315 notes to unlock our Clockwork Kazooie eggs. That move is, I believe, the only required move to beat the game, and it's for a battery phase within the final fight. So
It's very much required.
It's like midway into the game you get it. So
It's not too much out of the way. Also,
yeah,
you know fall
not at
damage?
all. We don't care about that here. Yeah, you can just do this. Also works in the first game as well, Banjo-Kazooie. But if you do a beak bust off of a ledge and then use the recoil animation to fall, you just won't take damage.
Yep.
I don't know if it was an intended kind of Easter egg mechanic because they didn't get rid of it in this game. So pretty cool though.
Yeah. Okay. Time for the infamous rope.
Yeah. This camera can be very wonky. Okay, good job.
Yep.
You got it.
Yeah.
I've lost many PBs to that rope, so
the infamous rope. Okay, I'm gonna grab this note just in case, because there is a very difficult section coming up in the next level. Okay, there's a very hard. I guess we could start explaining it. Basically, the next level is Jolly Roger's Lagoon, or JRL, and basically, in that level, it's like, I believe 85% swimming. And so basically we have to go through a section where we swim slowly and it's a mess.
yeah. And I just did a reset there to save a cutscene for later, which is a part of our final boss warp.
So I just reset my capture card. So yeah, so we're gonna be entering Jolly Roger's Lagoon. And perfect.
Yep, audio's great.
Nice.
I'm still sick. So yeah, pretty much we're almost done with the run.
Did you open JRL?
Nope.
I knew you were gonna do that too. That's the old route.
Am I that predictable?
Nope. I mean, I don't know. I just saw you going to plateau, and I was like, yeah, okay. Not the route.
Well, with that in mind, time for donations?
Yeah, well, we had a $1 donation from me. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna make this bit happen, chat. You better join me. Don't make me get aggressive. Here's $1 for the first Jiggy. Who's next with $2? We're playing a game, chat. I can't play it alone. I need someone now to donate $2 because we're counting. I did 1 for you. Next person's 2. $2. Go to exclamation point. It's right there in chat. Nightbot's got it. Click that link. Someone donate $2 so that I don't have to do it again. I'll donate again later. Don't worry. Palm, I'm looking at you.
Shoutouts to Nightbot.
We love Nightbot. Why is it always Nightbot? Why isn't it ever Daybot?
That's a good question.
Good
True.
question.
I never knew. I
Mhm.
never asked. Never knew.
Mm.
Wow. I am really asking the real question. Yeah. So now that we have officially opened JRL, we're now going to be going to
Officially.
JRL. And we're really only going in here for one specific move. And this move will allow us to basically get into the area where we, one, fight Klungo again, and then also unlock those clockworks we were talking about earlier. And so that basically allows us to, once we get clockworks, we're pretty much done with the run. We would now just have to find a way to get to the final boss, which we'll explain all that once we get to that point. But for now, we just gotta get to JRL.
Yep. And I believe this reset that we did here only saves like a second if you do it too. So very kind of optimal reset, but yeah, very interesting.
Nice. I was talking about before the run that beak bust always gives me trouble, and I got it first try.
Yep. Yeah, that one always sucks. Because like depending on the camera angle and your lag, it affects your jump height, as I said. So
Yeah.
if you point it towards the I guess the pit area, you'll get less lag. So
Exactly. And here, the reason why we are now split up is because we need to open this one door. This is the only door we need to open with this split up move, and so that's why we get it. And yeah, do you want to explain?
yeah, that's the only reason why we need it.
You want to explain the next move we're not going to be getting?
Ice eggs?
Ice eggs.
Yeah, so
Real quick before we get into that, we did get our $2 donation from Hop Hop. Thank you so much. $2. Oh, we got another $2 from Palm. Too bad it doesn't count. Now someone donate $3. I'm saying, let's do the bit. Thank you both for your donations. We're looking for $3.
Yep.
yeah, so ice eggs aren't really needed for anything in the game. We actually no, you use them here in a second.
You would, yeah.
But yeah, there's these like octopuses, and you can freeze them with ice eggs. But if you're a pesky speedrunner, you can go around the hitbox of the tentacles, and you can skip ice eggs entirely.
However, sometimes the game doesn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, so yeah, if ad gets hit like once or twice here, you'll have to do the entire swim again. So we don't want that to happen.
It's a hefty time loss.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Oh, interesting.
Did you hit again? No, okay.
I'm surprised you only got hit once there. It's an interesting way you do that.
I got hit once there. I thought I was gonna hit twice. I have a backup for this, and we're gonna use one of those warps that we got.
Yeah, this is...
We used the warps in the first level that we entered, but here, this is the backup because, as you can see, our air is about to run out, and the bubbles underwater are for 10 seconds, while once you run out of air, your health depletes at a really fast rate, and so we wouldn't want that to like kind of, we wouldn't want to do that and not make it, because like I said, it's a major time loss. So I just
Well, we had. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's a very marathon safe safety.
We had two $3 and some chain donations come in. $3.33 from a tea tree, $3 from Palm. Palm saying, let's try this again. Thank you. Tea tree saying, y'all better get on this train. Choo choo. Thank you. That means we're looking for 4. Chat, can we count to 4? Someone donate $4. We're trying to get to $15 for each Jiggy in this run, but I need your help. Get those donations in now. We also have a new bid war that you can donate towards, which is the Rusty Retirement Map Choice. So with your $4 donation, you can also choose your map choice.
Nice.
Get those donations in now.
All right. So yep.
Done with JRL now.
Yep. And we're now at the last like 12 minutes of the run. No sign. We did not talk to the sign today.
No sign. Let's go.
Do you want to go explain that meme?
Oh yeah, the first time you interact or just go near a sign, it will have a little cutscene of saying, "Hey, I'm a sign. Read me." And yeah, we don't want that because it loses time.
Exactly. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna grab these. I have 10 extra.
Yeah, you don't have to get the ones in near the
they're more
Jinjo anymore.
They're more out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here we have Klungo 2, so I forgot what Klungo 1 color you got.
Red.
You got red, so it can either be green or blue here, and I believe we want green.
Green, yeah. At least.
Because green's the fastest.
Yes. Green's the fastest. Blue is second fastest, with red being the slowest. But the blue one is, in my opinion, the hardest one.
Yeah, definitely. If we get green here, then this would just be Xbox RNG, so...
Hey!
Oh, there you
Xbox.
go. Okay, we're playing Xbox. Yep, so this is the exact pattern you'd get on Xbox. And now we know that Klungo 3 is Blue Potion, but we're not going to be fighting Klungo 3.
Klungo 3.
Yep.
If we did a boss rush, then... Or all bosses, I believe that's the category. It's such a hard category.
Yeah, because there's a ton of bit clips and stuff. If we're talking about the non-replay menu one.
Yeah, replay menu is easy. Other than Lord Fack. That one still gives me trouble.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Klungo 2 defeated. And I think now it would be a perfect time to discuss how we're gonna get to the final boss at this point. So, does anyone want to explain, or Storm, do you want to explain how DCW works?
Sure, so DCW means Delayed Cutscene Warp, and basically it involves the Saucer of Peril, and so that's why we got the detonator, that's why we hit the Switch in Witchy World, that's why we did all that to set up a cutscene wrong warp. And basically the next time we go into Field Depot, the game checks for like the last cutscene played, and then it grabs the room ID of that, and then kind of, I don't know, as a failsafe, puts you in that room, and we're gonna be watching the Hag 1 cutscene here for the boss fight, and that's gonna allow us to warp into Hag 1. Right after we enter Field Depot. So very, very broken glitch. You can only do it once though per file. So if you're playing like bingo or you're routing another category, you kind of have to really choose where you want to go and not screw that up.
Yeah,
so
it has to be a very wise choice in like a bingo.
Yeah. Yeah, we have this long cutscene.
Yeah. This.
But fun fact. So the Xbox version of this game has a feature where you can like sign out of your profile, because it's like that's how it works on Xbox 360. And when you do that, it brings you back to the title screen. And what you can do here is sign out of this cutscene, and it'll bring you back to the title screen, and then you're done with the cutscene. You don't have to watch any more of this. And that is why the Xbox version actually is the fastest version for this category.
I did not know that. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. So just a little fun fact while we watch it.
Yeah. We can explain the rest of how DCW works in terms of the other categories. And Bebo, we can get some donations.
Well, we're still waiting on that $4 donation in our counting train to 15. Get those donations in now. I said I will donate number 5 if someone donates.
Oh,
I stand corrected. We got a $5 donation for Blackheart Wings. Thank you so much with the comment. I heard we're getting some revenge. Count me in. Blossom Forest sounds like a nice place for a farm. So let's get that 2-for-1 deal going. That's going towards our current bid war of the Rusty's map. We can do open range or blossom forest, flower swamp or desert oasis, and sandy desert or snowy field. I don't know what that means, but if you're a fan of the game, I'm sure you do. Or you can just pick the one that sounds best to you. But we're still looking for a $4 donation in our counting train. And then we'll be back at 5. But we appreciate any donation. Any donation or $4. Either one.
Yep, ad's gonna go into Field Depot now, and a cutscene will play, like a very glitched cutscene at Saucer Apparel. And then after that plays and it tries to switch to a different map, we will be in our favorite boss fight.
yeah.
One that we need to beat the game, ad1. And so now we have to watch this cutscene once again
One more
because
time.
we didn't watch it in this file yet. You can actually see that we spawn at like the default position of the map too, which is kind of interesting. Like you're not usually at your normal spot, and that's just the side effect of the glitch. So
Yeah.
But yeah, this boss fight is very difficult, very long, even for speedrunners. So ad's got a real focus up here because death means no go.
Yep.
Means no beating the game. So you have to beat this boss within your first try. But I'm confident ad can do it.
Yep.
So. And usually there's like questions you have to answer, but it's slower to answer them, so we're not going to be doing that. Yeah, the aiming can be a bit finicky,
Especially with the lag.
and yeah, those fireballs cause a ton of lag. Like I'm pretty sure it goes down to like 8 FPS once it hits you, so
It's bad.
it can stun lock you. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done this fight. I can't even count how many times I've done this fight. I've done so much of 100% in this category that I've lost count.
Yeah.
It's just
As a quick update, we did get the $4 update, $4 and $6, so now we're looking for 7. I know you can do it, chat.
I wonder who did the $6 one.
That was ad.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, how did you do that? Wait, what?
That's crazy.
Let's just say they are
Wild.
cutscene in this game.
So talented.
This is cutscene simulator, so
Exactly.
If the runner can donate $6, chat, you can donate $7.
So, yeah, ad did a lag reduction strat there, just looking at the sky. So because I'm telling you, this game's laggy, so you gotta do your lag reduction if you can on N64. Yep. Now we're gonna have another phase, same phase but just more cannons. So ad's gonna try to go back up and do the same lag reduction strategy. And you can just stand on top of the cannon because they can't hit you up there. So
Yep.
sometimes they can though. There's like a very small chance that Grunty can hit you.
Sometimes the hitboxes just don't work. I was practicing some of the glitches that we'll see soon, and I don't know if you saw it, Storm. I posted in the Discord. One of the like ice balls hit me through the igloo.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
that
like,
happens.
wow, that is something I've never seen before, and that is interesting. In my 3 years of running this game, I have never seen that before.
We got our $7. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for $8.
Let's go.
Toward Blue Path. $8. Looking for an $8 donation. We're also just over $140 away from Windblown and quickly running down on the time we have to get there. So get those donations in. $8. $8.
So yeah, ad also has to be sure not to be in town trot because this game is stupid and it will put you in reverse once you're in the Brigo Blaster section, and it's annoying to turn around and try to shoot. So
The game loves trolling you.
I know, yeah. Don't know why they designed it like that, but you know, whatever. And so here's our use for our Clockwork Kazooie egg.
We got our $8. Looking for $9. $9.
Turn the camera there, reduce lag.
A lot of lag reduction. If you
Yeah, this game.
if you watch a 100%
laggy.
run on N64, you'll see the amount of lag reductions we do. It's at least like 30% of the skill in the category. Just finding ways to reduce the lag.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of lag reduction. But the recently released Nintendo Switch version of this game basically has no lag, and I think you save like 20 minutes and 100%. So
yeah, it's a significant amount.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, so sub 4 is definitely possible if someone wants to go for it.
Yeah.
And iCup has. So.
I know some people are really close to getting it.
Mm-hmm.
So that the laser is right there, so that's my fault. And the aiming is not helping.
Yeah, the aiming in this game is something else.
Also,
our last Clockwork.
Yeah. With our last couple seconds with Clockworks, let's appreciate the music that the Clockworks have. And it's gone. Alright.
That was very laggy. I think you like put the camera inside the battery.
Inside, yeah.
I think that's actually kind of the worst position you could put it, but we love lag, honestly. Lag is funny.
Yeah.
That was $9. Looking for $10. $10.
I love the moments when we're loading into a new area, and it takes like 5 seconds to load, and we just think that our game just crashed. It's such a
that's the Banjo-Tooie experience.
Yep. All right, this is the phase I gotta lock in, so the time will be coming up in about a minute if everything goes right and all.
Nice. That was some good aim in there.
I'm surprised that didn't hit me. Or maybe you did.
I didn't realize how big these minions are compared to like the normal ones.
Yeah, they're larger than normal.
They definitely did that on purpose so that we don't look too tiny in first person. So
More intimidating.
yeah. Yeah, since we didn't get Royston, this is a bit more difficult as well. We have less time. Royston is your fish that gets blown out of your house, and if you save them, then
Time is coming up, by the
you
way.
get extra air. So
Time.
time.
Nice.
Nice.
That was a really good hack one.
GG's. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
And Grunty is defeated.
Yeah. And like we were saying, remember when I said bottles died? Well, here's this cutscene that proves that we have just revived them.
Yep. We just kind of skipped over a ton
Revived him.
Yeah.
of cutscenes.
Yep.
The seance?
Yeah.
I don't know. He just shows up. He's just like, I'm back, back from the dead.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
Stunt double?
Huh?
Clone?
Who knows? But yeah, I think
Is it like Boba Fett?
is now a good time to start the glitch exhibition. I wasn't.
I think it's a great time, probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it later. No.
I mean, probably. Maybe.
I would assume it's good. All right.
I assume we're good. I'm also looking for $10. Oh no, we got $10. We're looking for $11. Give me $11. $11 during this glitch showcase.
All right. Cool. So, Banjo-Tooie is a very broken game. Also, if we're doing a timer, that's time. We would start that time right there. All right. So, Tooie is a very broken game. You probably saw a lot already with the any percent we just showcased. However, I'm going to be showing off different glitches from different levels that we didn't see, or just in this instance, a bit clip, which was not allowed in the category we just did. So, I think we explained bit clips. Do we want to explain it again just while I attempt to do it? Because this one is relatively precise.
Yeah, so bit clips are floating point rounding errors in the ground, and they're located on triangle seams. And this game is just made up of a bunch of triangles to detect where you are on the ground. And yeah, in between those connecting triangles, sometimes they can have floating point rounding errors, which just kind of means like very complicated math, computer math, where it's like about, I think, 10,000 times smaller than like a pixel on screen. So you need to be on a seam in order to get one of these.
Yep.
And Ad's going to be doing kind of a setup, but to get onto the seam, oh, you might have to do it again because of the camera.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yep, so there's this seam right outside this loading zone where you can bit clip into the ground, and there's just a ton of spots here that you can clip through, and this was how it was actually discovered, was this exact seam in this game. So
You're gonna see me like bob up a little bit. Oh, wow.
there you go, that was very fast.
Wow.
And so in this game, as long as you hit a bit clip spot, you'll just fall right through the ground.
Yep.
You don't need to beak bust or anything. That's required in the first game, but not in this one.
Yep. Cool. So now we're gonna be going to another level later in this game called Grunty Industries. We're gonna be showing off a couple funny glitches. Not funny glitches. One of them is funny, and it's what we do at the end of that level. And I learned it before this run. So yeah.
Yeah.
But first we're going to be doing, in my opinion, one of my favorite tricks. They're called clockwork warps. And the way they work is, the way this game like works, you notice it with cuts when you're loading into, or not loading, when you're going into a different area, there's like a little bit of a buffer. And so you can also go into different loading zones with clockwork. So if you, hypothetically, and you can do it, destroy a clockwork as you enter a loading zone, and then you're back as Banjo, you'll enter that restricted area as Banjo. So you'll see it happen here.
Mm-hmm.
And
So yeah, basically the game just cares what transformation ID you are, and it will set that as your loading transformation.
yep.
We're still looking for that $11 donation. $11 hero in our counting train.
Nope, that was close.
Yeah.
I'm so used to having
Yeah,
I'm so used to having ice eggs.
Yeah, one more try at this.
So as you can see, getting the right angle to get your eggs to go through there is very important. That works. Yep.
Nice.
And so, as you can see, we're now in this restricted area as Banjo. And with that in mind, we don't need to be in this area anymore, so I'll just F-warp.
Yep. And yeah, that's a pretty nifty time save there because you have to do this whole like crushing thing with Mumbo to get into that area, and that's a very big time save.
Yeah, it's...
This level has a ton of cool glitches, so I'm excited to see what Ad's gonna show off.
Yeah. Only excerpts, because I got other levels to show off. Next I'm going to be showing off a toxic waste skip. There's two parts to this. The first one is called Weldar Skip Part 1. Weldar is a boss in this game, in this level, and once we defeat him, he opens up, I believe, a couple areas that has jiggies, and so I'll show this off for demonstration purposes. You cannot swim here, as you will be launched out. However, if I have gold feathers, yes, do that. Wait a bit. There we go. We're able to swim underwater here. And then if we line ourselves up, I'm not good at this setup, but I'm good at the backup. No, okay.
Okay.
I know the backup.
Yeah, and this trick only works on the US version of the game, so if you're used to Xbox or like Japanese or PAL, it won't
There we
work.
go. So yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
And with that, we got our $11 donation. We're looking for a $12 donation as we count up. We are just about to pass $4,400. We need 45 for our bonus run after this segment. Get those donations in now. Looking for a $12 donation, then a $13 donation.
Oh, you should hit the switch as Banjo-Kazooie.
Should I?
It is something funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to...
So this switch you normally need solo banjo for, but on the US, Japanese, and PAL Australian version of the game, it just does not care what character you are. So, they fixed that on European and the Xbox version. So,
Yeah.
I thought that was just cool.
Yeah, that's definitely cool.
A little funny thing you can do.
So yeah, then I have one more thing to show off in this level. We're gonna go in as solo banjo.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Yeah. You know what this is.
If you're familiar with stale reference manipulation and like Ocarina of Time, it's very similar but very like underpowered.
It's gonna be the thing after this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna be doing that very soon. Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
little
this one's
excited.
very easy to explain though.
This one,
Yeah.
loading zone is not in the proper place. So we just kind of walk slowly, just like that. We are now in Hailfire Peaks. Alright, and then, as you can see, there's a lot of lag in this level, so I'm going to try to lag reduce. Okay, oop, wrong direction. We're going to go here. Now we're going to be doing that glitch we were talking about.
Yeah, so this is called pack index manipulation. It's very similar to like SRM and Ocarina of Time, but you can basically kind of just like manipulate the game's memory, and it will just like pick a random value or something, and sometimes it can crash the game, sometimes it can make funny effects, but we'll see what happens.
You never know.
And we just hit $4,400. Not a $12 donation. We're still looking for that, but we did pass $4,400, which is amazing. Now we have $99.85 to go to get to our windblown salty run back run. Let's do it, chat. I believe in you.
Probably like 2 more times.
Yeah, so this will just pick a random spot in memory. Sometimes it won't do anything, so we'll see what
It
happens.
crashed.
Oh, and it crashed. So
Oh, wow.
it manipulated something that the game didn't like, and the game crashed. So very nice.
All right. What else? Oh, you know what?
And anyone can do that. It's so easy.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to try that at home, it also only works on the US version, by the way. So
Yeah. How much time do we have for the glitch exhibition? So I can see what else I can show off.
You got just over 2 minutes, it looks like.
Oh, that's enough time to show off one more thing. So, actually 2 more things, I guess. So, remember that DCW glitch that we were talking about? So, we're gonna actually do 2 warps. So, the first one is what we use in the True Any percent and Cheeto percent. So, instead of loading the Hag 1 cutscene, we use the credits cutscene. And so, with that, we're able to basically just go into our DCW area, and you'll see where we land.
Yeah, so it just picks the last cutscene watched, and it doesn't have to be a replay menu cutscene. It can be any cutscene in the game.
Yeah, which you'll see once I do this one.
Yeah, typically this is where we used to go for like 80% with bit clips, but new route change allows us to just warp to the same spot we do in 80% no bit clips. And then it's also still used in Cheeto percent.
Yep. Alright. So, we get the same title card, except we will get this cutscene, which is the post-Tower Tragedy cutscene, and we walk outside here.
Yeah, this skips a ton of the game, skips Tower Tragedy, everything. So, it's very, very useful warp.
So yeah, and then this is the area for Hag 1. So, I'm now gonna try to get down safely. Okay. Sometimes this area is very scary when you're on a really good pace in a category like that. So yeah, actually, what am I doing? I gotta reset because I have a second file. So, the final one, it's to end off this.
Before we get to the
Yes.
final one, just a quick question: do you have any additional ones to show off besides this final one?
I had some in mind, but I believe this last one is gonna really top off what Banjo-Tooie is.
All right.
Yeah. So, I believe I entered the third file, so I'm gonna use this file. I mean, it doesn't matter which file until I actually have to do it. So, we're gonna go out here. So actually, that looks like I used file 1, so perfect. Good to know. So, remember that, that slit clip we did? We're gonna do that one more time. So we can get to, a very infamous section of the game, as at least for speedrunners, which is the kickball section. So, what we're basically going to be doing is, we're going to be just loading the area, and then just basically using that entrance as our cutscene, and then once we use that as our cutscene, what we're gonna be— wow. I am on a roll today with those. We're gonna use that cutscene, and then the oddity that we get out of it is gonna be a really funny result. I won't spoil it.
How are you going to get into the kickball minigame?
I'm just gonna get the warp.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I already had it. Okay, well, good to know.
I thought you were really about to just go into the minigame without
No.
Stony. I was like...
No,
I
you
was
can't
like,
do that.
Uh-oh.
That's the reason why the effect that we're about to see happens. So I already had Wumba activated for this, so I'm just gonna warp.
You could also do this on the replay menu, but that's just deciding to do it in a real file.
Yeah.
But do you not have it unlocked, or you just want to show off the clip again?
Show off the clip one more time. Just
There you go, yeah. It's cool.
so it's
Yeah, do it again.
first try.
And if you like these clips, donate $12.
I mean, I got it first try again, so.
Let's go.
Alright. So we're gonna go to kickball. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna save and quit.
I think the cutscene needs to play. I don't...
Does it? Okay.
Oh. You might have... Yeah.
It's been used already.
Because you already watched it, didn't you? Yeah. You have it in the replay menu,
Yeah, I
right?
should.
Yeah, just watch that one.
That's interesting. This game is very interesting on how it works. Minigames.
Yeah, need those like black bars.
Yeah.
So.
It's very particular on what it considers a cutscene. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so... Well, this was not planned.
I'm trying to think of an. Okay, go. Can you DCW? No, you can't. 'Cause
Well,
you
let's do.
can't
Okay,
activate
let's do this one. So we're gonna go
just
fight.
try
We're
another
gonna
one.
fight Old King Cole. So this is a boss from Glitter Gulch Mine, and basically, this DCW will basically allow us to. It has a weird effect. I read about it. I don't know what it looks like. So this is going to be a live ad129 reaction after this. So
Yeah, I have no idea either. So
all I know
Let's
is
see how
it
this goes.
either freezes the game or crashes the game. Either way, it's funny.
you don't have to defeat the boss. You could just save and
Oh,
quit.
really? Okay. That makes sense. Oh, because we have to defeat him in the other file. Okay. Should be this one. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I assume like since you like walk up to a certain spot on the cutscene, that the default position of the map might cause something interesting to happen.
Yeah, so probably where we're gonna leave is gonna confuse the game. So wherever the game will put us when we leave this fight.
Because it has to like initiate a routine or something, and it just like doesn't know what to do.
Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, yep, that's what I expected.
Never mind.
That's what I expected.
Okay. Not what I expected.
I mean, it warped me to the cutscene itself, which...
Well, I think the default position on the map is like very close to the loading zone, so maybe it doesn't do anything interesting in that regard.
Yeah, oh, okay, I don't have eyesight, so we're gonna have to fight this boss in grenade eggs. So, my presumption is it either does something weird when we leave, or we have to unlock the train, which I will not do, unfortunately. Because that is its own task, and I am not going to do that. Because I am definitely...
Oh, we got our $12 donation in. I'm sorry. Exciting. Now we're looking for lucky number 13. Who's got it? Who's got it?
We could get the train so we can get to 15, but we are very...
We're trying to get to 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are very over, though.
We're so close. We're so close. Come on, chat. I believe in you. Where's my lucky number 13 donation? Then we got 14, then we got 15, and the train is completed. But we'll still need more donations to get to Windbloom, but don't you worry.
I'll grab it. Just...
We'll get there.
All right.
I assume it doesn't know where to put you, and the game's gonna crash here.
Yeah. Okay.
Like once you leave the train.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. Yep.
There you go.
There you go. Game crashed.
Game theory.
Yay! That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah!
So yeah, that is Banjo-Tooie, Glitch Exhibition, any percent, 14 jiggies, no BC, 15 jiggies. So yeah, I want to give some shout outs to the Banjo community, really awesome community. You can get into these games so easily. There's so many ways you can run these games. Shout outs to my community, the 1545. We're a collection of multiple speedrun games from Mario, Banjo, DK, and Mario Spyro Crash. And yeah, and I want to give a shout outs to just all of Multithon, all the runners, all the volunteers, just everyone. This event has been so fun to just have. And yeah, do you have anything to say where we can find you, Storm?
Yeah, I usually stream on Twitch or YouTube. You can find me there.
All right, and yeah, you can find me on twitch.tv/ad129sr. I post edits on my YouTube it's just ad129. You want to follow me on the Bird app or on Blue Sky. My Bird app is ad129sr. My Blue Sky is ad129. Is that it? I have a music page. I am a music major. If you want to follow my music endeavors, I have an Instagram, ad129music.
Ooh, what instrument?
I play French horn. That is actually what I'm submitting to
Ooh.
SGDQ. Fun fact.
Oh, okay.
I won't spoil much on that yet. So yeah, and then I'll be speedrunning a game for Midwest Speed Fest in April 12th. That is 2 weekends from now. That is something I'm thinking about right now. I'll be speedrunning Uncanny Cat Golf, which I'm the start of Silly Block. I'll just say that. So yeah, and yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.
Amazing, and thank you for that awesome run. We'll be back soon with more